Hello everyone, we are back.
In black.
So, you guys have finished your deductions at the library. What do you do next?
Guess we go find the guards.
Cool. You guys head off. But you realise you have no idea where they've taken him.
Yay.
That's unfortunate.
Well, we can ask the detective, can't we?
Yeah, I was like, surely we can just go back to the precinct.
Yeah.
Which one? The detectives one or the police one?
Probably the detectives one, I would think.
The police one is
Well-
closer. But...
I would say the
Oh,
police
well.
one, but
The
JK.
police one makes sense because that's where all the guards gathered, basically. So usually you keep the prisoners near the guard.
But it's
yeah, and
also
I would assume
magic.
that he was hired by the police to be like, where the fuck did we lose him? So
Yeah.
he probably brought them back to the guard.
Well,
No?
he was a guard member, but he is a pencil pusher rather than a bobby.
Wow.
Bobby.
Sorry.
Alright.
That's really British of you.
Look,
Congratulations. Would you like a? Would you like
I
a,
make
like a
no
medal?
excuses.
Would you like a medal for being British?
No, but I'll have my tea and crumpets.
Wow. God.
Rule Britannia.
Like the same thing?
What?
Same thing. Metal.
God save the Queen.
Anyway,
Alright, let's.
bloody colonists. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Stepping away from the
Wow.
patriotism.
Yes. You guys head down to the precinct. And yeah, basically you enter the precinct much as you have previously to see basically Enhana is in her office. Seems to be working quite hard on something. She's no longer yelling at people, so you assume it's okay to sort of knock and go in. Yes.
Alright.
Cool. Yeah. You knock, she beckons. You enter.
Good morning, miss.
Good morning, Miss Trowwind.
Oh my god.
Wow. Oh God, primary school flashbacks.
Yeah.
No. Please.
You guys go in, and Ahana basically says, so I hear it was quite the ruckus last night.
You could say
Yeah.
so.
All I know is there's a mage locked up in the high security wing, and I've got at least 4 guards posted on him at all times, so... I'm assuming
Jeez.
that's what you hear about.
Is he conscious?
I haven't checked in the last couple of hours, but he was stirring.
Oh, I assume you haven't been able to question him then.
Not particularly. She looks at you as if she almost doesn't want to ask this next question, and she says, "What did you do to him?"
Let's see.
He looked
He
like
got
he'd been
stabbed
savaged
once?
by some sort of animal.
What happened? He got stabbed. He got like. Did you burn him with your flame in the end? I can't remember.
Okay, his escape route was blocked by Arya's companion.
Points at dog.
Points at the wolf. Yeah.
That's a wolf.
Nods head towards the wolf.
And sort of like looks down, notices that there is a wolf sort of like sitting on the other side of the doorway, sort of waiting for you guys to finish, and she's like, "I see."
Hey, look, bitch. Haven't you
Yeah.
ever seen a ranger companion before?
No, I haven't.
I didn't ask. Okay. Jeez.
Well, despite the rough state he was in, he did still do quite. He did pack quite the punch and almost kicked our asses completely. But we managed to keep him alive. Fortunately, Thanks to Lyra. Yeah. And we were actually hoping, well, since you haven't had the chance to question him yet, would you mind if we came along or did some questioning of our own? 'Cause I assume you want to ask the mage some questions.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Oh my lord.
Wow, you're about as persuasive as wow. Persuasive skills of
God.
Lyra.
Wow.
She says,
Wow.
I appreciate all of the help that you've contributed, but it would be highly irregular for me to let, well, members of the public sit in on an interview.
I think we've moved past the stage of being members of the general public, considering our involvement in all of this.
We need to get another signature from what's his face?
What's his face?
Wow.
I don't think we can pull it again because we have kind of handed over our ticket for that.
Yeah, we've handed over our
It's a
faith.
bluff. It's a bluff. Do we need another Exarch signature to get this through as well? Because it would be kind of a nuisance to get another one.
Kelariis, roll me a persuasion check if you're going to try and negotiate.
Sure. We'll see if it... Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh my god!
Oh my god, double natural one.
She
Damn.
folds her arms and says, "Sorry, no can do."
For fuck's sake.
I actually have like decent persuasion as
I
well.
know, you do!
I'm
Five!
so mad!
Yeah.
God, how do you fuck up so badly?
Apparently that way.
With the
By
natural
rolling a
one,
natural
that's
one,
out.
yeah.
Oh, man.
Like after dropping this information bomb on us, the game is like, no more information for you.
Yeah, nope, basically.
Information
Done
cap
too
reach.
much.
In that case, one of the things I forward to say, would we at least be able to, maybe if we cannot partake in the questioning itself, could we still learn the results from it?
Give me another persuasion check.
Oh my god.
Holy
Do
shit.
not roll a 1. I'm gonna be so mad.
If I roll a 1, we'll print screen it and we'll just show everyone. Right, here we go.
That's
Persuasion.
shaming.
Boom.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
Thank you guys.
that's
But no, it
number
was that
one.
word. No.
That's
No.
definitely not a 1. I'm just
can't
guys. I just won
believe-
that game of blackjack.
That
Fuck all
is
of
definitely number one.
God damn it.
you. Can we print screen this? Because that's beautiful.
Go ahead.
It's like perfectly, look at this. It's a 20, 2 1s, and a 20. It's perfect symmetry.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. That's beautiful.
That is something else. Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, and Anna sort of looks at you and says, "Well, I suppose it doesn't do any harm to let you know what we learn. I'm not holding out for much."
I'm just gonna then half bounty. Thank you very much.
I'll just like quickly try and have a little sidebar within the party. Should we inform them about, well, the Lord of Madness, or do we want to
Probably
have them?
not.
Probably best not.
Because
They'll find out for themselves.
we could try and like beat them some questioning ideas. However, we would need to explain a tiny bit.
I feel they'll figure it out.
Hmm.
They'll figure it out pretty quickly.
Was there something else?
Out of character, is there anything else people want to do?
I don't think so.
Right, in that case,
Well, I guess the only thing I would, if possible, could you specifically look into where he got his powers from? If it's just learned and by skill, or perhaps some other source.
She sort of nods and says, well, your guess is as good as mine, but I'll see what we can get.
Okay, that's all I ask.
One thing before you go, she pulls a pad of paper from her desk, writes something very quickly, and says, that might interest you if you're continuing to go after these folk.
what is that?
It's a piece of paper with something written on it.
I'll take it, I guess. What did it say?
Do you read it inside, or are you going to step outside first?
I'll read it now, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. You gloss over it, and basically, for the sake of order, it says, it's basically jotted notes from her report that says, most of the bodies left behind, there were basically like eight humans and 2 elves, not including the wizard. Of the elves, one of them was the mortuary worker, now deceased. One of them was a person thought to be on the missing persons list, and almost all of the humans were signed in as various members of various members of various caravans. And Hannah has basically written a note at the bottom that basically says, according to the caravan logs, almost all of the people associated with the caravans came from one town, Renshire.
Where is Renshire? Do I know where Renshire is?
It's actually not too far from your home.
Oh shit!
It's maybe only a handful of days away. Basically to the southwest. And basically, and Hannah says, yeah, it's strange. We get maybe a handful of human caravans a year. For all of them to have come in on caravans from almost the same place is strange, but on top of that, Renshire has a bit of a reputation.
What kind of a reputation?
It's in a neck of the human territories where a lot of people, well, for want of a better word, go missing.
Good.
Well, I assume might have a similar cause as to the people going missing around here.
Perhaps it's.
There aren't that many people that have gone missing yet, but well, so keep an eye open.
Yeah. Being a human territory, it's outside of my jurisdiction, but there's no reason you can't go and take a look.
I think we will. No, thanks. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
She nods, and you're free to leave. As a point of interest, Rourke's Gate is also not a long distance from Renshar either.
Oh.
Maybe another couple of days again.
Oh shit. Okay. I'll write that down. Oh my god. It's good to know.
Look like everything is sending us back south.
Potentially, yes.
Oh, maybe we can explore the hexagonal map again.
Explore!
Well, we are
Familiar with
pretty much
that.
as far north as we can get, really, aren't we? Almost.
I mean, yeah, there's a mountain range like.
Yeah,
Pine Plains,
as
to be
far
fair.
north as you can get in the Elven Kingdoms. There is a small amount of country further north, but it begins to become tundra, which is generally uninhabitable for a lot of the civilized races.
Actually, that's a question, Ferrous. In relation to, I guess like Hatcher's Cross and V's home, where did Kelariis come from? Like in
West,
I guess
far west.
west. Okay. I was just curious because I realized I never really asked.
You come from you all basically come from all of the compass directions in relation to Hatcher's Cross. V and Arya come from the north. Vondal comes from more the sort of southeasterly side. Grim comes from the south, and you come from very far to the west.
Okay.
If you want to see Kelariis' family, we'll have to go west.
God damn it.
Don't know if my family wants to see me, but
Look, we'll just find other people that want to see you.
In comparison to the others, you travelled a couple of weeks to get to Hatcher's Cross. In comparison to their a couple of days.
oh jeez.
I mean, we're all so close.
Well, where I'm from probably isn't that close. It's just that where
Yeah,
I was
where
last was that
where
close.
Vondal where Vondal last was not. Well, he was there already, but you understand my point. He has gradually been making his way northwest to get to Hatcher's Cross. But yes, V came from not very far away. You came from slightly further away. Arya came from a long way away, but happened to be in the region at the time. Arya comes from a completely different dimension, so.
Arya came from a long time ago in a dimension far, far away.
She could bring into another dimension.
I had to literally cross the dimensional divide,
Yep.
so there's that.
How
And one of the weirdest dimensions at that.
weirdly-
Fucking Feywild.
Although Arya can pass through it without complication.
Yep.
It's only for the rest of you that there's a complication.
Yep.
God damn it.
Oh, and V
That
too,
one
yes.
thing.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
there
too.
we go. I was just like, if I can't go to the Feywild, like, what's the point?
Yeah.
What happens then if
Well,
we all travel together? Do we
The two of you are you like the time distortion still exists, but there's a chance that when you guys go to the Feywild, the memories you have in the Feywild, when you leave the Feywild, there is a chance that you will not remember a moment of it.
Whoa.
Wow, that's weird.
It's one of the Feywild's defense mechanisms.
That's weird.
Haven't you ever seen A Midsummer's Night Dream?
It's a powerful ward put in place by the Archfey. Because strangely enough, the Archfey really don't like outsiders. They're even more racist than the High Elves.
Wow, I didn't
Damn.
think that was possible.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, the Archfey hate everyone who isn't them. And that includes
Yep.
the other Archfey.
Yep.
So they're
That's
just
hilarious.
That's
So they're-
pretty funny.
straight. They just treat everyone the same, basically.
Yeah,
It's not that they're
equality.
racist, they just hate
That's not
everything.
racist.
That's not
Racist 'cause
racist.
they hate
If you,
everyone else.
if you
as well.
hate everyone equally, it's not racist.
You hate everyone equally. Oh, God.
Because
Yeah.
they don't hate.
You're not
yeah,
racist,
you-
you're just an asshole.
I mean, basically, though.
Well, yeah, it's not because you don't like them because they're not your race. It's because you don't like them because they're not you.
Oh man.
Damn it.
That's-
I mean, to be fair, the Archfey have phenomenal cosmic power to back that assertion up, but
Do they have
Yeah.
itty bitty living spaces?
But they're still assholes.
No, they actually have really huge living spaces. They have entire pocket dimensions.
Infinite cosmic power! Massive living spaces.
All right. Well, now what?
Wow, we've got to
Yeah.
think where we're going after Argentellorand. Are we looking for the Shadowfell?
I mean,
Or
I
are we
think it
looking
makes
for
sense to
more
go to
Wraith class?
those other
You
towns.
do remember that Zale offered you potentially the use of the teleport circle, which could take you places.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can only
Teleport
go.
back to Silverbrook.
We can only choose one place to go to. That's kind
Yes.
of the thing.
You have to make that
I mean-
decision.
Yeah.
If we know where one of the further places is that we want to go for sure, it makes sense to go to one of the further places and have to
Mhm.
travel back.
Well, it depends.
Um,
It's like we could go to the place that's the furthest away and then like travel back to the area we know, or we could start at like the edge of what we know or the closest one we need to go, like, and then continue from there.
Or whichever one has the most like time-sensitive thing.
Yeah.
You could also make your way back to Argentellorand from another teleport circle if you could find one.
Yeah.
Also
Yeah.
true.
You do also have a scroll of teleport in case of emergencies.
Yeah,
but that
it's...
is
That's only
It's-
one person, isn't it?
No, I can teleport whoever the fuck I want, but like,
Oh.
I think so anyway.
and it's
Up
only
to 6, I
places we
believe.
know.
Oh, up to 6. Well, yeah, look, it's just, there's a high chance it will go wrong.
Yeah.
Less if you're
Yeah.
teleporting to a teleport circle that already exists that you know of.
Still, it's a 7th level spell, I'm not
It,
that...
it is
I'm
still
not
a 7th
that
level spell, yes.
Yeah, but
Well,
it was
maybe
like-
by the time we need to go back in a hurry, we will be that powerful.
Mm,
Yeah,
That's a
but if we
long
go-
time away.
It is very long time, isn't it? Maybe it will
It's
at
level
least close the gap a
14,
bit.
like...
Well, hopefully it will have at least closed the gap a bit. And with a closed gap, it might make it slightly easier. Is that how magic works?
I don't know.
Yes, to a certain
Yeah.
extent.
Boom.
I mean, out of curiosity, like, what would be the worst thing that would happen if the spell
We
was
get
off?
teleported to random fucking places, take force damage because the travel is really, really rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Wow.
that's not just all of you end up in a random place. That's any one of you could end up anywhere.
Oh.
Oh, so we
I
might get
see.
separated.
Including places
Oh.
like the 9 Circles of Hell,
Oh,
the
wow.
Elemental Plane of Fire,
The Shadowfell.
the Shadowfell,
Oh, God.
Oh, we could,
Celestia.
look, if we're really, really lucky, we could actually meet the guy where.
I feel
Big
like
bad.
that wouldn't be. I don't think that's not a lucky situation.
Yeah,
that's
that's...
a bad.
Because it
That's a
wouldn't be
bad
all of
way.
us just so happen to get there. It'd be one of us gets right at his feet and dies.
Yeah, well, they get to use a new character. Have fun.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Minute, you're like the worst.
Fuck you.
It
Fuck
really
you.
is.
And the final boss fight has a
Actually,
very
fuck you.
familiar looking thrall.
No!
Wow.
no.
No.
That would be the fucking worst.
I would
Also
just like
fuck you.
cry.
Oh.
Go and fuck yourself.
The really distorted V. No. Nope.
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No.
Hmm.
Even if I owed Ferrous a 5, by that point I would give it to him out of spite. It's like, nope, you revoked the privilege to be paid a 5 when you did that.
Oh well.
Look, if you didn't
Anyway,
tell me to
let's make a
fuck with you, why did you pick me as a dungeon master?
Oh yeah. God, what did we do? Anyway, we have a different decision to make.
Yes.
Yeah, we have other things.
A much more important decision to make.
We should probably like make an overview of what's where. Just like a quick map or something.
Yeah, I can let you
Right,
do
we teleport to the place
that.
that's furthest away and make our way to what we know. I guess these are options. Or we teleport to somewhere we know, so like Silverbrook, and then make our way to the places. We
So
know.
yeah, I'll make a rough scale where
My problem is if you would like to go home as quickly as possible because there's probably like kind of like a time limit on her quest. Considering they just said like, hey, if you're like tainted to fuck, there's no way
Yeah.
you can come back from
There's
that.
no-
So it's
Yeah.
not so like teleporting super far away and then making your way back to Argentellorand would mean that V's quest is like the last thing on the list, which is not something she's gonna appreciate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe
The
we
thing
should do that
is-
first.
We can't do anything till we have the cure.
Well, think about. Well, this is the thing. What's happened in?
Besides, it's like
the
the
thing?
teleportation scroll. It
Like,
works.
think, if the Wraith Glass was what was causing the corruption near Silverbrook, and so obviously it's probably too far gone now. There could be a Wraith Glass near V's Grove, which is causing the same thing.
Yeah, that's
To
what
remove that
that's
Wraith
the
Glass,
theory
remove
right
the
now.
problem.
It
Yeah, that's
could
the
be.
working theory.
And therefore, that problem is solved. However, if
I
we
mean-
leave it, it'll reach the point like the Grove near Silverbrook.
I mean,
We'll have
the
a tainted
worst
tree
that's
that we
gonna
can't
happen,
recover.
the worst that's going to happen is that we don't find a shard there,
Yeah.
and then we're still in the area of other things that we can look at or look into.
Well, I guess we'll just have to take it like into account to just see how things are spread out.
Oh, hang on. I just realised I missed. That's fine. Oops.
Also, like, I know how people were being like, maybe the Wraith Glass should take priority over Kelariis' stuff. But what if Kelariis' stuff should take priority? Because obviously these artifacts get more powerful when you get all of them together.
Yeah, but I still have to fix the fucking sword.
Yeah, we
So
can't.
we get all of your artifacts, fix them. What do we suddenly have? A huge source of positive energy.
See, this is
Yeah, we can't do the race shard first, or at least destroy the race shard first, because we don't have the holy power or the good energy.
Yeah, but it's not about
Exactly.
destroying it. It's about getting it the fuck out of my grove.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
okay.
We don't have the
Yes,
power
yes.
to destroy the one we do have. So let's gather more until we have that power and destroy them in bulk.
Because
Yeah, but
Silverbrook is kind of okay now that it's not there.
Yeah. Well, no, that was not
Yeah.
that was not the issue. It was more because of one of the locations they suggested we would like go into the shadow or could go into the Shadowfell.
Yeah,
It was
that's not
more that-
something that we should do before we actually.
No, that was more my. I can't remember. That was which location was that?
I don't think we have a set location. It was just like, don't do it in Argentelleren because you'll end up in Evernight.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
end
I
up in the
guess.
big ass capital city of death.
Yeah, it's basically don't do it in Argentelleren, do it anywhere else.
Literally anywhere else.
And wasn't he going to try to find a place that would have fulfilled the requirement of bad? Was it what was it? It was like if bad things had happened there or something. Like
That
mass
just
negative.
means that there's likely to be a Shadowfell portal or Shadowfell veil thinning there, meaning that a portal may already exist, or it's easier to step through.
Right.
Honestly, by the sound of Evil Town, whatever the fuck, it might be there.
Evil Town TM.
Renshire.
TM.
Evil Town TM.
I think like because right now we're like somewhere over here. Let's say, well,
I
probably not like it's not perfect ratio, but it's like way out here.
Oops.
That was a beautiful drawing of where we are.
Now, Argentelleren is more like. There we go. Look, there's some mountains.
Because we went like to the left first, right?
Rooftops.
There you go. There's the mountains.
Look, we start off going to the left.
And there's Argentelleren, so we're more up there.
Yeah, that's actually pretty close to compared to my
Boom.
map.
Fuck you, Grim.
Wait, what's the blue
Wait,
thing?
That was Minnie's
That-
attempt at
Yeah, that was
Argentelleren.
being like, this is where we are.
Oh.
But like I
It
remember
just
in the
looks like a
first
4
map,
with a weird circle.
It
look,
does.
I just scribbled. I didn't actually like. Nothing specific.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay.
my mountain.
I should probably clear it.
Your 3 mountains, they're beautiful, Cav.
My 3 homes.
Where do I clear it?
That's what my house looks like, guys.
It's 3 mountains. 3 whole mountains.
3 home. No, it's not 3 whole mountains. Jeez, is this diagram to scale?
Wait.
No, it's the Rourke's Gate is actually way closer. I'm gonna put days on it now, basically.
Ah, okay.
Good.
I mean, it looks pretty obvious how we should go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just make our way down.
Making
these
my
lot.
way downtown.
Making our way down the town.
Walking fast.
Assassin of homebound.
Where are we starting? Are we starting at Silverbrook or starting at Hatcher's Cross and going there? I guess we'll see
mean-
what the days are. 3/4 of a day. Oh wow. That's...
No, 3 to 4 days. That is.
Ah.
Oh,
3/4 of a day.
3/4 of a day. That's nice. Ah.
how
Like
is
this.
it? What are we doing?
So nice.
Sprinting?
Yes. Oh.
Look, it
3/4.
could have
3 to 4 days. There we go.
been 3/4.
No.
No,
not?
it couldn't have been.
Okay,
There's
they're
no-
both 3 to 4 days.
There's no existence in which 3/4 of a day gets us anywhere.
Sure. Except like partway down the path.
Yeah.
There might be something partway down the path. Yeah.
Halfway round the river bend. What?
Riverbend.
Um.
What are you doing? Oh my god, 45 days!
It's a hyphen.
Cap, can you read? Like,
No, I'm making a stupid joke. People say 4 to 5 days and think people say 45 days. It's a bad pun. That's why it's bad.
Oh, so
It's a
45.
bad pun, that's why it's bad.
Look,
Where
puns
was-
are like sausages, right?
What?
No.
Best ones are the
No.
first.
The worst ones are the best.
Wow.
Carry on. There's your diagram.
Right.
Right.
Do some planning.
So in theory, we go to either Silverbrook or Hatcher's Cross, make our way to the Grove, and then down.
Let's go to Silverbrook so I can see my OTP.
So we go to Silverbrook, we go to the Grove, spend time there doing stuff. Go down to Renshire, spend stuff doing stuff there. then-
Thankfully,
Those words.
Spend stuff doing stuff there. Yeah. So Silverbrook, V's Grove, Renshire, Rorke's Gate.
I say Silverbrook is a good place to start just because then I can lead you to the Grove.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
We should teleport directly into the Grove.
Yeah. Right
Scare
Scare
Yeah,
the
what the
shit
fuck?
out of all of the drive.
Boom.
To be fair, if we could teleport near the Grove,
He's
that would be
back.
great, but I doubt that is an option.
Probably not.
No, I think it has to be a certain place.
I don't
The
even know
person
if
who's teleporting
Silverbrook
has to know
or...
where they're sending you. So unless
Yeah.
that person who's teleporting knows where V's Grove is, I don't think they can put us right in the middle of the Grove.
Yeah, and I don't know if Hatcher's Cross or Silverbrook are like big enough to be known.
I mean, Silverbrook.
Silverbrook will be. The Lords of
Silverbrook
Silverbrook is in Argent
is-
right now having an important meeting for the past 100 years.
I guess
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, it's true.
They probably know
In
Silverbrook.
100 years.
Oh wait, but we could return the
100
we could return the box as well.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
right.
Yay!
Like that is the like deciding factor.
Promise.
I mean,
We can
the
do it in a
deciding,
box.
no, the deciding factor was we're gonna get to see the OTP again, and it's gonna
No,
be great.
the deciding factor was we're actually going to find out what will happen when V's friends and family meet her new adventuring party.
Whichever own factors that matter.
I'm sure that'll go
Come on, you can't
fantastic.
deny this is going to be a beautiful moment.
Actually, well, I guess that's something we can do. Before we go, we should probably stock up on rations because this is probably one of the
Yeah.
few places they're actually going to be available.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least en masse. So we need, say,
We need a lot.
so there's not going to be any in V's Grove. So we need, in theory, we need
Excuse me,
transport
there's like
for-
fucking the best berries growing in my grove.
Okay, fair enough. But we should probably pack 9 to 10 days
We need-
rations. Because that
I
would, in
mean-
theory, get us to V's Grove and then down to Renshire.
But we should pack for more than that because we don't know what Renshire is like.
I
So
was gonna
Right,
say.
yeah.
do it for the entire journey at the.
Okay, so we need 15 days rations.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Well, I guess we can like skimp a few or a little bit on the rations since we can like try and find some
Yeah.
for ourselves.
We can try. We can do our spectacular
look,
failing
look.
at hunting again.
Yeah,
But
my
it's-
grove is very, very nutritious.
It's
Wow.
very healthy and green.
Hey, I've lived there my entire life. What do you think Dryads eat?
This is
There
true.
there should be something in Wenshire.
I just don't know if I
can't count
trust
on
that place. Yeah.
Look, it's not so much trust as do they have food.
Well, who
I don't know if I
knows?
trust the food from that place.
Yeah.
I feel better safe than sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's It's not bad to stock up anyways.
Yeah, and it's not like it costs a lot to, well, it didn't last time we bought rations at least, but
Yeah, but that was because we were in like wherever we were, and it was like there's no food.
Yeah, they
well,
were
no,
like,
we
I'm
bought.
sorry, but it was in.
Oh no, it
New
was in
Maple
the.
Leaf.
Yeah, it was in.
And
Whatever.
literally all
Anyway.
they had was a little farming place, so that was like, we have like a tiny bit of food. It's like 2 days.
Yeah, in the capital city, you'll almost certainly be able to get proper traveling provisions for a decent length of time.
Yeah, there'll be
Yeah.
a lot of
Also,
food available.
Just
in
as
such a busy place.
just as an FYI, for the teleportation, if you are teleporting to a permanent circle or contain an object associated with that area taken within the last 6 months, you can teleport there without chance of mishap.
So the box.
Okay, so we have the box. We can get to Silverbrook easily.
Yeah.
And oh, doesn't V has a well? We want
Man,
stuff
my
like
entire
Silverbrook,
clothes come from there. Like, I have
Yeah,
no-
it's been less than 6 months since V left home. Can we just go straight to the Grove?
I mean, I would prefer going to Silverbrook first.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Silverbrook first.
I
Then
think
we'll
because
travel
then
to
we
the
can drop
Grove.
off the box and see
Yeah.
all of our friends.
So Silverbrook, Grove, Renshire, Rockscape.
Okay,
That's
Good.
Right, there we go. There's our plan.
sounds good.
Let's get some provisions. Get
Oh
going.
shit, I might actually get to talk to Ilron this time.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Right, so we get 15, 16
That's going to be an interesting
days
conversation.
rations.
So we met your dad.
And your
sister.
sister.
And your
And your
sister, she's
sister.
very nice.
Your
You have a
sister's nice. Your dad's kind of
Grim's just gonna go, you have a very attractive sister, and we're gonna go, shut up, Grim!
I'm gonna kick Grim under the table, assuming we're sitting at a table.
Under the table. Oh,
Under
you
the
mean, like,
metaphorical
he's,
table.
He's okay.
I was like,
Careful, you don't-
you
The
like
entirety
actually go
of
to like,
Grim shoving him under the table.
yeah. You go to like kick
Just
Grim
careful.
and you like miss.
Oh no! I meant like
Look,
you just like
underneath
punt
the.
him.
just make sure he's sat on a bench and not a chair, because if he's sat on a chair, you might overbalance him.
Yeah, I was gonna say
You
could
go
just,
to
like,
kick Grim under the table, just kick him in the face.
Bam!
I mean, I'm not like winding up to kick him. It's like you tap them aggressively with your foot.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Aggressive tap.
You accidentally roll like a
I'm
one
sorry,
on
guys.
the power check.
I'm sorry,
God.
Jayla, have you ever actually kicked someone under the table?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been kicked under the table, I've kicked plenty of people under the table, never has it been an aggressive tap. It's been a proper
Okay.
kick.
Well,
Wow.
I don't like to kick people under the table because I might accidentally hurt them by
Also,
kicking
he's a
them.
dragonborn. I'm sure
Do
she
you have
knows.
siblings?
I don't have siblings.
There's the reason for that.
Okay,
If you
fair
had a
enough.
sibling, you probably would have been trying to kick someone under the table. With
I was
your own
gonna
power.
say yes, you do, but then I was like, oh wait, no, IRL.
Siblings.
IRL Jayla has no siblings.
So yeah, that explains.
I was
why
gonna
you
say,
never tried to hurt someone.
IG Kelariis also has like taloned feet, so
Oh
Yeah.
my
you have to be
God.
careful.
Well, no, she'd be wearing boots.
Yeah.
Still though. Anyway, this is an irrelevant conversation.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Let's go get provisions and go.
Let's do that stuff.
So you guys have a battle plan.
Wow, it took a long time to make that battle plan.
It really did.
Yes,
didn't
it did.
Irrelevant conversations.
Ferrous was just like, shut the fuck up, guys, and play.
Ferrous just teleports instantly to Silverbrook.
You know, I'd start talking about a zoo right now, but it'd be very irrelevant.
Get out.
I was gonna say,
Petition to,
I don't need to
Permanently.
teleport anywhere. I'm omnipotent.
This is true.
Yeah, he is God.
Anyway.
No, I
the god of
control
the
the
gods.
gods.
He is
Yeah.
the God of the gods.
Anyway. Let us find rations.
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 Cool. Yeah.
Shows.
For the
Pronouncing
sake,
rations incorrectly.
pronouncing reasons correctly.
Rations. How much are the rations?
Salted peanuts.
What?
Pronouncing rations incorrectly.
Okay.
Yeah, for sake of brevity, you guys head to the market district, and they are selling rations for the price that you are well accustomed to for 2 days per gold.
Oh,
Wait,
Okay,
what?
everyone deduct 7 gold.
Okay, so how many rations are we getting?
14.
14? Okay.
Yeah, grab 14 rations. everyone to look at gold?
Wait, up to fill up to 14 or an additional 14?
Additional 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you already have some, just add. Well, I guess it's up to you. If you want to
Yeah.
Yeah,
get,
it's up to you.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
money.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
your
ahead
money.
and get 14.
14 additional rations.
V's
Yeah,
gonna need
same.
more pocket money at this rate, Arya.
Come to me.
Guys, I
Yeah,
have
Arya,
7.
is it time?
Guys,
Is it
guys,
time for us to give V her pocket money?
guys,
Come
I have 17 gold.
Oh my god. Yeah, give V some pocket money.
It's fine.
Is it?
Yeah, where we
You
won't
sure?
need money.
Oh yeah. Well, as far as the locals are concerned, where we're going, we don't need clothes. So
Also true.
Yeah. I love how you're all. I love how I've become the sugar daddy of this group unintentionally.
so much money.
I have like 200 gold, and it's
Luka's father.
sort of excessive. But
I mean, Grim's got a decent amount of money as well.
yeah,
I,
the Grim is
only have,
stingy.
I only have 88 gold left.
Only 88.
Look, I
Man, if only you got that carpet.
I started off with 180 something gold.
I think
Maybe
I
you should
actually
stop
have
buying
more-
alcohol.
I think I actually have more gold than Grim does.
I've spent like most of my gold on stuff for you guys, really.
Aw.
He does have a point. He has paid for
I
rooms
think,
a lot
like-
and stuff.
And then I
think so
also
has
shared some
Vondal.
rations.
Well, this is the thing. Like,
Vondal just pays for everything. Like
I've paid for rooms. I've paid for rations, but in the past, I pay for everyone's drinks most of the time.
Yeah, but that's because you offer, and then like you.
Daddy's
are
credit
like,
card.
"No."
Character. It's in character. It's what he'd do.
I know, but it's so funny because like I have all this money, and you're like, "No, I'm gonna pay for everything." And I'm like, "Okay."
I'm gonna buy you a drink. Arya sits there with 200 gold. Right?
It means you can save that for things you want, like magic swords.
Yeah.
Maybe you can get a little
I already have a
golden
magic
tiara
sword,
for Lyra.
Oh, yeah, and your
Golden tiara. What?
golden.
Jeez.
I feel like she would not wear that
She
at
wouldn't.
all.
What if it
Very
was?
upset.
Oh my god, can we get barding for Lyra?
It's like that thing where you put a thing on a dog's head and the dog just looks at you and it just slides slowly off over the ears.
Seriously, can we get barding for Lyra? Is that a thing we could do? Dog armor.
She wouldn't wear it.
Yeah.
Aww.
Also, it would like lower her ridiculous amounts of stealth.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, no, you can get. You don't have to wear like chainmail. Get leather
Yeah.
armor for a dog.
Anyway.
We're not putting the dog in leather armor.
Come on, be cool.
It would be super weird. It wouldn't be cool at all.
Get
People would be
more
like, "What
armor
the fuck?"
class.
People would be like, "Why the fuck is that dog wearing armor?"
I mean,
I'd be like,
Lyra
Powerful dog.
Lyra has AC 15 from her raw agility. There's not much better than that.
AC 15.
Look, guys,
Yeah.
let's just fucking teleport the shit out of here.
Wait, that means she had more AC than Arya till recently.
Yep.
What the fuck?
No, because Lyra's armor class only went up.
Didn't Arya have 14 for a while?
I did.
Lyra has only had 15 since your proficiency bonus went up.
Oh.
Yeah,
Because
but
Lyra has base 12 but gains your proficiency bonus to her armor class.
oh.
To represent the two of you working in tandem.
But didn't she
Sweet.
didn't she get the armor? Didn't? Well, I'm confused.
Guys,
She did
just-
have
Let's
fun.
just
teleport.
teleport.
Fine.
Let's
Anyway.
just
Let's
teleport.
go. Let's go.
Blink.
Yeah. So you guys head
Back
back
to
to Zale. By the time you guys arrive, Zale is actually in the lobby.
Oh.
And when he sees you, he looks a little bit worried.
Oh.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Why, what's happening?
You have to ask him.
Let's ask him.
You walk up
Yo,
to him
what's-
and he says,
what's up?
I'm glad you're here. I've just finished my meeting with the Academy Council. It's not good news, I'm afraid.
What's wrong?
Many of the elders think that, well, that we shouldn't really be letting outsiders use the teleport network
Oh
without.
my god.
They feel like it's a
Listen.
frivolous use of resources.
We just alerted your city to the possibility that there is a cult living underneath it. I feel like we're owed some sort of debt. Not to mention we took a deadly assassin off of your streets, a powerful wizard, and countless other of his minions.
I tried to tell them that. But I'm afraid right now, unless we can convince one of the people who hasn't voted that this needs to happen, I'm afraid that we are outvoted.
Who hasn't voted yet?
Two of the resident arcanists who they're in the Feywild, and contacting them would take. I wouldn't even like to hazard a guess. The only vote that we could get quickly is one that might be tricky to get our hands on.
It's Illirin's dad, isn't it?
Probably not.
He doesn't know who that is.
I know, I didn't say that in character.
I'm suddenly regretting using this.
Yeah, I know.
Me too!
Fuck.
But we needed that warrant so bad!
Yeah.
I mean, we could have just. Yeah, okay.
We didn't know his address. Anyway.
I mean, you haven't asked who it is yet.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Who is it?
It's the Academy's patron, Lady Felkir.
Oh!
No.
Well, she might actually help us.
Oh!
Oh!
Wait, no, isn't that
Sister!
his sister?
Yeah!
Yeah,
my sister.
okay.
Okay, well, let's go talk to her. I'm sure she would be more than happy to
Can we
help us
just,
get
like,
back to her
walk up to
brother.
her?
Yeah, are we? I don't think we're able to just like walk up and. Can we?
I mean, we can request-
Can we talk to your daughter?
We can request to speak with her at the Regent's
Yeah.
Spire.
Well, let's go try that. I mean, there's nothing else we could really do at this point.
Yeah, unless we feel like walking all the way back to Silverbrook and then
Hmm.
not having enough food to make it to Beast Grove.
Alright. Let's do that then.
Sure.
Go,
Yeah,
go,
you
Power
guys-
Ranger.
You guys head off for the Regent's Fire, and Zale sort of like waves you goodbye, just sort of like you didn't explain any of that to him. He's like,
I'm sorry.
I guess I'll talk to you later.
He was just like, yeah, Lady Felkir. And we were just like, oh, Illiran's sister, let's go!
You literally charge off out the door, and Zale's just like, bye.
Okay, bye.
I mean, to be honest, it's exactly what happened. What every NPC in an RPG feels like. It's like,
I mean,
okay. Bye.
Basically, though.
Anyway.
Yep, you guys arrive at the Regent's Spire.
How are we going to request to speak with her?
I don't
Yeah,
know,
go-
you tell me.
Oh my god.
Is there somebody sitting at like a desk or something? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
there's-
I'll be that receptionist lady.
Oh yeah, it's the person.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the person that we handed the.
They will probably remember us like in some way. One way or
It's
another,
not the
since-
same people at the desk.
Oh, okay.
It's a
That's
different day.
unfortunate.
Well, I guess we'll just have to make put in a request.
Yeah.
Man, if only she knew your names or something like that.
Yeah, I was gonna
Doesn't
say-
she know our names?
Yeah,
I don't think
that's
she
the point.
does.
Wait, did we not introduce ourselves?
One of you
Uh,
did.
Which one of us
Oh.
did?
Wait, did I actually? Or just only to the king? The king to the Exart.
There's who introduced themselves.
I don't know if I did or
Kelariis?
did not.
I introduced. I don't fucking remember. Okay, well,
Did you?
I honestly don't remember doing that.
That's
but
my
I'll-
If none of
I
you
trust it.
remember, then
Whatever.
Can we roll to remember?
Let's just all put our fucking names down. One of them she'll recognize.
I will
Hopefully.
walk up to the goddamn
or else-
person at the desk place.
Please.
I'm like,
Because-
there's the one thing. We know one name we can put down that will draw attention, but it's like I don't want to use
But
Illiran's
we're not
name.
actually Illiran, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are
I'll
not
walk
Illiran.
up.
Maybe we could
walk
be
up
like
really
Oh
badly.
my god.
Kelariis is walking up.
representatives.
Alright,
I was
Kelariis,
walking up while you guys
Yes.
speak about whatever. Hello, may I request to speak with what was the title that Zale used for her?
Lady of Felkir.
Yeah, so may I please request to speak with Lady of Felkir, if you could let her know that Kelariis would wish to speak with her. Kelariis and her companions would wish to speak with her.
The steward looks at you a little perplexed and says, "Sorry, Kelariis, who?"
Kelariis Greysurge.
Puts name down on paper.
Thanks.
God, I hope it was Kelariis that introduced herself.
Well, we'll find out. If you like the names of all my other companions while I'm at it.
Actually, I think
don't
I'm
remember.
pretty sure it's me now because I was.
Well,
It
let's
was
just
like
put
the
all of
one
it.
time I decided
Why
to
can't we
use
do
my
that?
name for some.
Why can't we just have all of our names down?
It's done.
Oh well.
Too late.
Shit.
I mean, to be fair, if they mention, if she doesn't know my name, I hope that she asks who was this person that came to speak with me, and she'll say a dragonborn. I'm pretty sure that might ring a bell.
Yeah,
You don't get many dragonborns in an elven capital.
You are rather iconic.
Or like a half dragon. If someone comes up and just like, yeah, someone with plant hair asks to speak with
Plant hair.
Someone with plant hair. A precious plant child wanted to speak with you.
A few moments pass. Well, no, maybe more like 20 minutes pass.
Jesus.
And you guys are sort of like standing around the lobby. At which point, the steward comes back and says, "If you don't mind, there's an audience chamber at the back of the hall that you can use.
Oh, thank
Lady
God.
of Felkir is here."
We did it.
Cool.
Thank you. I'm assuming we can find our own way there, Ferrous.
Yeah, you're basically led. It's just
Oh, okay.
you walk up the extent of the Great Hall again, back towards the staircase that you took up previously.
Sweet.
Except this time, instead of going up the stairs, you pass into a side chamber where there is basically like an audience chamber, which is effectively just a room with a high back chair and a couple of like plush seats where Helena is just sort of sitting in the chair, and she sort of waves at you politely and says, "Well, I wasn't expecting to see you again quite so soon."
And neither were we, my lady. I will bow. I will be respectful. But there is something that has come up that we wish to speak with you about.
She looks curiously and says, "You have my attention."
We wish to have access to the teleportation circle or the teleportation network of the school or the academy here. And we were informed by Professor Zale that you would be someone to speak to in order to gain to secure another vote. As of right now, we're being barred from the use of the teleportation network, but it would be of great help to us if
Tell
we
her we're going back to
could.
Silverbrook.
And we have plans to go back to Silverbrook at the moment, if
Okay.
we're able to use this resource.
Roll me a persuasion check with some bonuses.
Oh, boy.
Oh my gosh.
Nailed it.
Shit.
Yes.
Eleni looks at you and says, "Well, I can understand the council's hesitance to prevent outsiders from using the teleportation network. It is, after all, a closely guarded secret. It's taken years of cooperation to get the other races to even agree to allow us to link them together. But I understand the mission you're on. I understand how important it is. I see no reason why you should be barred from it.
Yay.
How soon do you need to leave?"
How soon do we
As
need
soon
to
as
leave,
possible?
guys?
Soon as
As
possible.
soon as possible.
yeah. As soon as possible. my lady.
Then it is perhaps best if I come with you to the academy.
Oh shit.
Oh, snap.
We're like her bodyguard. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh. But
Well then.
If it would not be too much trouble, of course.
No, I can have a carriage prepared in a few moments.
Carriage.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
This is what happens when you travel with essentially a princess.
Yeah.
Yeah. You continue to sit in the audience chamber for a short period longer, and Lady Helena doesn't seem to sort of like ever sort of get up from the chair or indicate to anybody that she wants this carriage prepared, but not a few minutes later somebody comes in and says, "My lady, your carriage is prepared."
What the fuck?
Oh,
Okay.
Uh-oh, she's magical.
Well, no
But
shit.
you knew that. You knew that already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you also get the feeling that your conversation may have been being observed by servants in the case of something happening.
Yeah, I mean, fair.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
she is basically
Yeah.
a princess.
Yeah.
yeah. We are still strangers to most of them.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't
Well,
really know us at all.
yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
She
Just
just
knows we
knows
know
that
her brother.
Iloran likes us
Yes.
and trusts Iloran's judgment.
anyway.
Yes. Yeah. Carriage is prepared. You guys sort of all get into this carriage, and it's surprisingly spacious considering the fact that there's basically 6 of you in this one carriage.
I don't know. Does Grim count as half a person?
Wow,
Because of size.
Jeez.
Wow.
that's racist.
Does Kelariis count for 2?
Wow.
Well, no, because
I mean, you can sit on Kelariis' knee if you really want.
Oh my god! No, we're not doing that.
You know what? If anything, Kelariis will sit on my lap.
Wow. Yeah,
I
sure.
know,
And you won't be
yeah.
able to
Fuck
breathe.
you here.
You would get crushed.
Maybe he's into that.
Oh my god.
Maybe. Who knows? Is Grim into that? That's
Let's
not
not find out. Let's never find out.
Look, we will
Some
never
things will
learn
remain secret.
forever.
Some
Good.
things are even for me not to know.
Good. Moving swiftly onwards.
As swiftly as possible.
Yeah, you guys clamber into this carriage. It's surprisingly spacious considering there's 6 of you in there, as well as the fact that basically no sooner do you get in, but 4 Stormguard basically mount the side plate next to you.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and basically the carriage disappears off through the streets. And none of you particularly are used to riding in carriages. It's a rather strange experience. But it isn't unpleasant. It's not walking.
You don't say.
But
If you could
yeah, you wind around the government district through the you don't head through the market district because the foot traffic is too heavy. You wind through the Imperial district and you go past a lot of there's a lot of very high class buildings, very regal looking architecture. There's the other large spires that are visible from the rest of the city are sort of located mostly in the Imperial district. But you guys make your way through before basically arriving at what is effectively sort of like the back entrance of the academy. Yeah. At which point, basically, the Stormguard all hop off the side plates. They open the doors. You guys pile out, and they escort the lot of you, Lady Helena included, to the academy. At which point, basically an elderly-looking elven man runs up to Lady Helena and says, "Oh, my lady, none of us were expecting your presence." And she says, "Yes, quite. I understand that there was a vote called for in order to in matters of the teleportation network." To which point he says, "Yes. And he notices you guys, and seems to sort of change his words to say the travellers that requested access to the network were denied. We deemed it too much of a security risk. And she says, "Oh, come now, I hardly think that's relevant. These people have done us a great service." Well, yes, but it's but national security, my lady. And it's
You're a fucking racist.
Oh my god!
And she sort of sits there and like lets him bluster for a moment and says, "I hardly think we need to quibble over simple things like this. It's not as if they will have intimate access to its workings. They're not even going to be operating it."
Yeah, bitch.
What the hell are you?
If it will make you more comfortable, I will watch over it myself as it happens. He can't really say no to her at that point.
Man,
I love her.
same.
She's cool. She's badass.
10 out of 10 noble woman.
Runs in the family.
Yep, good.
Wow.
But yes, he seems to crumble underneath it, and some people are basically like runners are sent out to fetch other members of the council. Zale is brought in from somewhere by a courier who sort of looks at you guys, sees you guys, smiles, looks at Lady Helena, is surprised, and then looks at you guys and just sort of goes, "How?"
Because we are awesome.
We
We
got
get shit
connections,
done.
bro.
Turns out making friends with random members of the Wild Hunt is actually really beneficial.
Yep.
Hmm.
Look.
God, I would not like to live in the alternate reality where we ended up having to fight Illiran.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
That would be a sucky reality.
It'd also be
So
really
terrible.
sad.
It would
Yeah.
be sad. We wouldn't have an OTP. We would have like
Shit.
basically no ships in this universe, and I'm
And
just
we
not
would have
okay
had
with
no
that.
connections here. We would have been fucked
Yeah.
with the warrant.
No, we would just have been more illegal.
No,
Yeah.
you
Just off
fucking
Vondal.
wouldn't, mate.
Just
Well,
pissed off
Vondal wouldn't have, but
Anyway,
The world would be a very different place.
it would be. It'd be very
Mhm.
sad.
Yeah.
Money would be dead, probably.
Yep.
Look, let's just.
Let's just do the thing.
God, you guys get distracted easily.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm.
PhD, it happens.
Yes. So, yeah, Zale sort of looks at you, goes, "How?" You just sort of shrug and we're like, Yeah. Zale continues to be confused for the next 5 or so minutes whilst the rest of the council members are gathered. You guys are taken upstairs into what is basically the spire of the Arcane Academy, to a chamber about halfway up the spire. You have to go up a lot of flights of stairs, and several of the older members of the council look like they're about to keel over halfway up.
oh my
I
god!
feel bad.
Look, they wouldn't have had to do this twice in a short span of time if they hadn't been racist from the
Racist.
beginning.
But yes, you're basically introduced to a room where there is a large teleport circle, basically engraved into the ground. There's the whole room is actually quite elaborate. It's quite clearly been decorated. There's each of the 4 walls has a banner dedicated to the elven gods. And they're all very very intricately woven, and those of you who have any knowledge of crafting magical items, the material that these banners are made from quite clearly helps to store and conduct the magic used in casting the teleport spells in here. Possibly you suspect to help sustain long-term openings of the teleport circle to get large numbers of people through. But the whole place is very very lavish and very meticulously laid out for maximum arcane potential. And basically, once all of the members are gathered at the top of the tower, Lady Helena sort of says, "I'm sorry to have missed the first vote, but I'd like to weigh in and call for a revote as to letting these good people use the teleportation circle on their journey."
I hope all of them change their vote.
Lady Helena says, "All those in favour," and Zale and the woman that you saw him working with earlier raise their hands, and a couple of the other younger staff members raise their hands. Nobody else raises their hand until Lady Helena puts her hand up, and then slowly but surely all of the elder members of the council put their hands up.
Yeah,
And she says,
Yeah, I thought so.
"That seems a unanimous vote to me."
I love her so much.
Nailed it. So great.
Oh, man.
We're adopting more NPCs.
Honestly, I think she's adopting us.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I don't think she's the one to be adopted.
Good.
She is adopting.
Yeah, pretty much.
And you know, I'm okay with that.
I'm also okay with this.
That's pretty unanimous as well.
We've been adopted.
Yeah.
Say hello to your new mom.
Oh god, that makes Illaran our uncle.
Oh god.
Anyway.
That has some very troubling implications for Arya.
Does it? Why?
We'll get to that later.
What?
Do you not remember what I wrote to you that one time?
Oh. Okay, yeah, it does. It's fine.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyway.
Moving on.
Yes, moving swiftly onwards. Yes. Basically, Lady Helena says, "Well, let us make preparations to open this circle." At which point she turns to you guys and says, "What exactly is your destination? The more specific we can get, the easier this becomes."
Probably outside of Silverbrook, the hall, right? I would
Yeah.
assume that's like
So
a
outside
pretty.
the front door of the hall.
Yeah.
Well, or should we try to get like right outside of the gate so they don't freak the fuck out?
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
You're in the middle of the
outside
hall.
the main gates.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. She says, "Well, I'm afraid I'm not fantastically familiar with Silverbrook. I don't get outside of the capital very much. I'm sure maybe some of the others have seen it, but if you have anything that could help anchor us, that would help."
Do we have the
I
box?
produced the box. Yes, I know. I
It
have.
won't
the
get used
box.
up, will it?
What?
It won't get used up, will it?
No, it just needs to be had.
Okay.
I just produced the box and I say this belongs to Lady Yenna of Silverbrook. We are going to return it to her when we go there.
She takes the box from you and says, "Oh, it is very beautiful."
Yep.
She likes pretty things.
I don't blame her. It's pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
she sort of concentrates on it and sort of like runs her fingers over it, and you like those of you who are magic users sort of like recognize sort of the sparks of magic as she does quite like a thorough like sensing of this object and gets sort of like a feeling for it and says, "Yes, I think that will do." She keeps hold of it and says, "I'll hold on to this until you're ready to go." And yeah, basically they spend the next does it actually take?
Oh, we should just make sure we have the shard with us anyway.
You want to
Really?
take it with you?
Why would we take it
Do
with
we?
us?
Why?
Actually, now that you mention it, yeah, we're
It's
probably
much
gonna get back
safer
there
here
anyway.
where they can keep it in containment.
Yeah, I was gonna say what?
Yeah, that is true. That's fine. We can leave it.
This doesn't actually seem to have last time. But I'm gonna say they stand around doing magical incantations for maybe 5 minutes.
Can I, sorry, can I say one last... Luka? Can I say one last thing to Lady Vilkia, whatever it is?
Felkia, yes.
Vilkia.
Elenia.
Can I be like, can you please take very good care of the tree in the market district? It's clearly a place of power, and I'm worried that eventually something may happen to it.
She looks at you curiously, smiles, puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "I'll do my best."
Thank you.
Thanks, Mom.
By the way, is there anything you want, any message you want to send to Ilran? Since
Yeah, I was
we're
just gonna ask.
probably gonna find him there.
Tell him that I miss him. That I'm sure Father does too.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you again, my lady. We very much appreciate this.
She curtsies.
I will bow.
Yeah, I bow as well.
Same.
All the bows.
All the vows.
The formal bro nod.
The purple nod.
The formal
I'm just saying it is.
Yeah.
I'd have called the bro nod the informal bow, but sure.
Nope. The bow is the formal bro nod.
Okay.
God damn.
Yeah, and with that, like after 5 minutes of sort of chanting, they sort of Lady Helena hands you the box and says, "If you stand inside the circle and just focus on your destination, and we will send you there."
Alright. Let's do it.
We focus on the destination, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah, you focus on your destination as hard as you can. Close your eyes.
There's no place like home. No place like home. No place like
Don't
home.
think of home; you might end up there.
Yeah. You think of so
I
much.
was making a reference.
Yes. I know you were making a reference. God,
Oh my god!
He was ruining it.
shut up, Butters.
What the fuck was that?
The weirdest voice Ferrous
It came and stuck my butt.
Fuck
Oh
him.
my god.
Anyway. Yeah, as you focus on the destination, Lady Elena says, "Good luck." And
Thanks,
you all feel a
Mom.
wrenching feeling from somewhere behind your navel.
Wow, that's a direct.
That's a
reference to
fucking
Mom.
reference, yes. Yeah, I roll 1d100 to see where you end up.
Oh god, really?
Oh man, that's bullshit. We have the box and everything.
Yeah, fortunately you have the box, which means you end up exactly where you're supposed to be.
Hooray!
Oh, thank god.
Yeah, and I need to go to my archive and restore...
Silverbrook.
Shit, where is...
Back from the
that
dead.
it?
I'm allergic
Yeah.
to teleporting.
Silverbrook is was apparently called Forest Town in my notes, so we're going to rename that.
Amazing.
Wow.
Forest Town.
That's
Guys,
the name.
And
Off-putting
yeah,
version.
hold on. just a
Didn't
second.
rename it.
Guys, I just sneezed. I'm allergic to teleporting.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No.
Bless you.
That's
We-
important.
Oh god, we all just arrive and V just sneezes immediately. Bless you.
Yeah, you guys are greeted with a familiar sight.
Hey!
Do we
This
get
is not the right one.
music? I
Uh,
was gonna say all I can see is a white block.
No, the tree, it's been healed.
No.
The infamous white block.
No, not the
Oh, no, there we go.
tree.
The tree.
yeah, it's because it had to unarchive and load again.
Aw,
Yeah,
sad face.
There is no
Shoop.
groove in the tree.
you guys appear to a familiar sight.
Do we get familiar music?
There is
Yeah.
familiar music.
Playing right now. Can you hear
Yeah.
it? I have to reload. I can hear it.
I'll refresh.
Ah. And with that, for once in your entire careers,
Have we ended on time?
it is 10:30, and you have used up all of my material.
Oh
Holy
my
shit!
shit! We did a thing
Dang.
where we ended on time,
Record
guys.
point.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Mainly because I had
That's
no
weird.
way of predicting of which town you guys would go to first. But yeah.
Yeah,
We
Fair.
can't expect you to prepare for every eventuality.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on, let's do improv. Let's go.
Look,
I don't know. It's what Ferrous wants to do.
I've done plenty of improv today.
Okay.
Fair.
But yes,
You all took it out.
we have used up all of my material, so that is the perfect point to basically do some feedback on session.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I can't believe we actually
Dang.
did a thing.
We might actually get all people done today.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh. Unlike
Like
yes,
first-
unlike
Shit.
To be-
Every
and-
time.
yeah.
Oh, there's
I don't think I
been
had into the
rare
experience from
occasion.
last time either.
Oops.
Oh yes, that's a good point. I can't even remember what it was.
510.
510. Thank you for remembering.
So it should be 7925.
We're not going to get any experience from today.
Nope.
7925?
I've
Lyra
shot
might.
925.
Lyra killed a thing.
Oh, I may have forgotten to 1,000 XP points.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit. How did you mess up?
Wait, I have 7925. Is that correct or not?
Yours will be different
Yeah.
from ours. Slightly.
Yeah, but you guys
Yeah,
cheated.
that's 15 difference. That will be the same if I add 1,000.
Okay.
If you had 1,000.
Track your
God.
experience better, man.
How do you fuck up so badly?
Yeah. So, who wants to go first? It's been
I guess I will go first.
sure. This has been quite a heavy roleplay session, so I'm
It
kind of not
has.
expecting you guys to have learned a huge bunch, but yeah,
I could definitely do Vondal's learning thing, in that he's solidifying the fact that these are very much becoming less like companions and more like friends.
Friends.
Friends! Special friends!
Special friends!
yeah.
Which as a dwarf is saying a lot.
Yes. You've been through
So-
nearly a lifetime's of experience with them in only a few weeks. So
Indeed.
Happens when you almost die multiple times.
Yep.
Yeah,
evidently.
just a little bit.
You
And you know
bond
what?
real quick.
You know what? Because I didn't actually end up doing it, I'll just include stuff last session, and that, from what I've learned, which is that was my turn to learn not to get careless at the end of a dungeon. Because you guys did it in the first dungeon we ever went in, I didn't, and now I have learned myself.
And then I fucked up.
Yep, then it was my turn to fuck up.
I learned my lesson.
I have. You think? Yeah. So there we go. I've learned my lesson. Don't rush casually into danger just because you think it's the end of the dungeon. It will be piss easy.
cool. Yeah. Take 225.
Cool.
It's generous.
Yes. Well, you guys have concluded basically 2 plot points, and technically a third one, even though you weren't really following the third one, but you've reached the conclusion of the third one anyway.
Oh. Oops.
Whoops.
But yeah, so 225.
Cool.
Who's next?
I can go next.
Go for it.
Yeah, so player knowledge. Make allies where you can? Question mark. 'Cause, I mean,
That's a good thing to learn.
our friendship with Illyrian like saved our ass like 3 times in this. He has been a very useful ally to have. in terms of Arya, she kind of took a backseat this time, which is fine. It was more about like learning about what's his face, the evil guy. Can't remember his name. Blanking hard.
Dune.
Yeah, there's Dune.
I mean, you did have one shared hero moment with somebody else.
Yeah, with Lyra. Lyra was the badass
Best girl.
we all knew she could be, and took down the fucker that almost killed us, or did kill us. And I'm so proud of her. Cries. Other than that, she's feeling pretty good that she beat Grim at darts. Pretty solidly, so that makes her feel good inside. And I think she's kind of excited to see Illiran again and Simone, because they were like pretty chill people. Personally, I'm excited to see them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we sure it's not just a little bit of Luka peering through?
It's a little bit of me, I will admit. Let's be honest, it's mostly me, because my ship is coming back again.
Wonder how much they've progressed in the few weeks we've been gone.
I don't know, but I'm excited to find out.
I shall have to write another story.
Still hand-holding.
What?
Still just hand-holding.
Still hand-holding. Oh, man. Maybe we'll actually get to see them kiss this time. Maybe. It's a sad weak hope. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, this time that you're not watching them from above like a sneaky pervert.
Look!
And everybody always blames Grim, but no. We know who the real pervert
I
is here.
happened to be in that tree. That was not my fault.
Tell that to the police.
Police! The police.
Ugh.
Did you learn anything as a player this week?
Arya learned she's good at darts.
No, as a player, not as a character.
I said
Well, she said-
allies.
Yeah, she doesn't think about the connections.
Oh, yeah, you did. Sorry, my mistake. Yes.
Yeah, geez.
I guess that's both as a character and as a player, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of player knowledge, it didn't really learn that much.
Yeah, no, sorry, that's fair. I'd forgotten you said about the allies is player thing. Yeah. Yeah, no, cool. 225.
Woo.
Next victim, volunteer. Sorry.
What?
Wow!
Sure, I'll be a victim.
Wow.
I would say as a player, due to the fact that Lyra only like incapacitated the mage, I kind of realized that I never actually considered incapacitating someone, not just to question them, but actually like build relations with someone. Because I feel like not killing that guy may have like given us some, well, good plus or like some pluses over at the guard station or just with the guard in general.
You know, when we don't roll one on persuasions.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. If you'd have gone full murder spree in there, they would have been really pissed at you, because how the hell are we going to find out what's going on if you kill all the witnesses?
Yeah, that was kind of what I realized in hindsight, and that's what I think. That's what I think that I usually focus too much like on when in a dungeon. It's just the dungeon. It's like the world around it kind of fades away a bit. Need to remember that more. And as Grim, well, I guess he kind of made up with Arya. Kind of. Well, getting beat
I don't know if
in
made up
darts
is the
may
right
have.
word.
In the loosest sense of the word, yes.
Look, as in, it has been discussed. We've talked about it.
We've talked about it.
Step one.
Arya's
repairing
decidedly still
relationships.
pissed because you have yet to say that was a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't think Arya's going to let you forget it anytime soon.
No, but I
No.
see. The thing is, I don't feel like it was a bad idea.
Oh my god.
You as a player or you as Grim? Because like
As Grim. Well, as a
Okay.
player, I'm kind of.
Oh
I'm not sure.
Only
And
time
therein
will
lies
tell.
It's
the
probably not
issue.
the best choice, but yeah. At the
Only
time,
time will tell.
Yeah, and at the time it seemed like the natural thing to do anyway.
Really? Because
Um,
I don't feel that way, but okay.
I had a bad dream. I felt like we were being looked at. Like the race chart looks at us. I looked through the race chart to see if anybody was looking through it. Makes sense, in my opinion. Okay, but never
like,
mind.
okay, that
We'll
makes
drop
sense,
it.
but like then what?
Okay,
Well, if
cool.
there's nothing,
What
then
if
there's
you'd
nothing.
seen a guy?
I
Well,
maintain
guy.
I maintain that his character is naturally curious.
Yeah.
And it's perfectly in character for him to do that.
Like, and if I'd seen a guy, I would probably have told Arya about it. Like, oh yeah, whilst I was conveniently picking this up, you might want to have a look at this.
Conveniently picking this
No,
up.
don't look at it. Fuck me.
Look, that's fine.
Is it?
But as Grim, otherwise, I don't know what else. Well, he learned a little bit about Ferrous.
About how generally bad shit TM he is.
Yeah, and
Damn.
that's about it. And he got to see Illirin's hot sister again.
God damn it.
God.
Had to put it in there. Look, he didn't flirt this time. All is
Thank
fine.
God for small miracles.
I wouldn't call him that.
Oh, that was a
Wow.
bad joke.
Wow.
That was really bad, wasn't it?
That was not a joke. That's just the truth.
Wow.
No.
Anyway, have your 225 experience.
Okay.
One more?
2 more, isn't it?
2 more.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was just like, hold
Yeah,
on.
sorry, 2 more.
Did you just forget about Jayla?
I forgot about you, actually.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Jeez. Actually, Helena, if you don't mind, let's shake things up a bit, and I won't go last this week.
Oh shit.
What?
What?
Look, I'm trying to get better about that. Shh, it's fine.
Say what?
Go for it.
So, I say that, and I wasn't prepared 100%. It's fine. No, so as a player, I think I'm starting to get a little bit more accustomed to just making snap decisions in Kelariis' frame of mind instead of my own while playing. And it's kind of becoming easier to react or think of something in a way that Kelariis would instead of the way that Jayla would as a person. So that's kind of a nice point to have reached.
Mm-hmm.
And as Kelariis, I mean, she learned a lot about. Well, she learned a lot about Tritherion and the kind of the legends behind it and the different and his different the relics and stuff. And I think she's still really worried about the sword, especially after seeing what it's supposed to be like. But this isn't really news.
Cool. Yeah, that's really good.
Also, she learned to dance from V.
Oh yes, that too.
Cannot forget that.
Cannot forget that. The really awkward dancing, but she did learn.
You might need a few more lessons, but you're getting there. Awesome, yeah, 225.
Awesome.
I realise I kind of information bombed you this session, but I'd sort of been planning to drop like a whole bunch of Tritherian knowledge on you for a while, but there'd never really been an opportunity for it. And just you dropped the natural 20, and I was just like, yeah, okay, there we go.
It's time. I mean,
Have it all.
personally, me, I was really happy with that. I love shit like that. So thank you.
Good, I'm glad.
Yeah, thanks for the dice. So
Excellent.
That
Yeah.
was interesting.
Levithyl.
Wow.
You're next.
Yeah, I guess sort of the same as Luka said. As for what I learned, is that the sort of the connections
Yeah.
you make can be really important and really fun actually, because it's like, holy shit, that was Illiran's sister, and then we all just walk off. And, yeah.
Yep.
And honestly, if we didn't get her votes, I probably would have. I don't know if V would have done anything with a teleport spell, considering it was probably really dangerous. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe she could have been like, Zale, teleport us, go. But I don't know. Then I think Zale would have had to teleport with us, which is kind of awkward. But I assume he's a higher level wizard than V is a sorcerer anyway. And yeah, as V, I still love that tree.
Yep.
And I sort of realized, like, halfway through, I was just like, shit, if everything being infected by rave shards is like coming to places of power, holy shit, that tree, I'm gonna be real sad if that happens. So please don't. Please.
Tree X Helena OTP.
leave that beautiful tree alone.
Yeah.
She just wants
V
to be happy.
VX Yggdrasil.
Well,
Yggdrasil, yeah.
Yggdrasil.
let's just say it's the most powerful place of power you've ever been in. To expose that to the effects of the Rave Shard would be significant, to say the least.
Oh my god. Please don't let this be a future plot thing.
Good thing we didn't just like leave a wraith shard in the middle.
to be fair, it is contained right now.
Yeah, it's highly contained in a place that is very secure and full of magic users.
I know.
Very
I just
powerful magic users at that.
gotta wheedle at Helena where I can.
Wow. But yeah, I think the
That's
sort
my
of plan
job.
for. Wow, that's everyone's job. Let's be
Yeah, I
real.
was
That's
gonna
my
say.
job.
Yeah, say.
Look, I said a nice thing.
It's just like, I don't know. I think V's plan right now is to just like do the quick solution for her own grove and just get like the shard out of there, and then sort of work towards the bigger goal of just like, I don't know, fixing all of it if possible. Because yeah, it's not cool if that happens to other things as well. So yeah, and also she danced with Kelariis, which was cool.
Nice.
Just
Yeah.
2 more to go.
Just to
2 more to go.
yeah. This is like Stardew Valley all again. You're just getting all the heart flags with everyone.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Damn.
Gotta have
Uh,
those events, yo.
Those hard events.
I mean,
Oh,
that's
God.
basically what it is that you're working towards. That is basically what this role-playing game is. But yeah, no, you guys actually touched on something that I think is an important thing that you guys have learned, and because you questioned what would the whole world have been like if you'd fought Illiran in the first place.
Why would we have fought Illiran?
Remember when we were talking about how we were glad that we made friends with him, and Rob was like, I mean, there was a world in which you fought.
Yeah,
Oh.
there was a world
Because-
in which you were hostile towards him, and he fought you guys.
If we hadn't stayed calm whilst he pointed the bow at us,
Oh yeah, we were just like,
Yeah.
Things
why-
could have
why-
gone
why are you
very
pointing your bow
differently.
at us?
But to touch
Yeah.
on that is, I think it's something that you guys kind of can keep in mind as you play overall. But I think you guys are sort of latching onto the idea that everything you do has sort of like knock-on effects. If you work with one person, their assets become your assets. You can sort of build and snowball on your good decisions, and your when you make poor decisions, they can have really quite catastrophic effects, like all of you getting blasted by Cone of Cold because you decided to rush into a room. And I think actually these last 2 sessions have been a good indicator of everything has consequences.
Yeah, that was our consequences episode.
Yeah.
Consequences.
Consequences.
Get that gif of Mark in here.
Yep.
No.
Just edit it over what we're saying right now.
I don't think Rob can be bothered.
No.
Ah, come on, you did the maintenance that one time.
But like editing a GIF in is like something completely different as to just adding
Yeah.
some music in.
It is, isn't it?
Especially because I had to break the recording up to do that anyway. It was just a case of dumping it in the middle. Anyway. I'd like to thank everybody for playing. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. And yeah, this has been an exciting session, and we are very rapidly approaching the beginning of season 3.
3, yeah.
So
Shit.
that is something to look forward to.
It is.
And on that bombshell, I will see you all next time. Have a great night.
Bye.